Okay. Good girl. Just move your bum. That's a good girl. Here we go. Right. Hello, my, did I say Kelsey? Hello, Kelsey. Hello, Sanya, how are you? Not tonight, my lovely, because I've come on quite late in the UK time. So if I did the free reading, I wouldn't be off here for a couple of hours. Hopefully I'll be on for a free reading tomorrow. There is a success story, the latest success story I've done, where somebody was hooked on tarot readings, asking no end of times when a person would come back, and this is what she did to change it. So if you haven't heard it, go and listen to it. There might be something in there that can help you to get out of the cycle of noticing that your person isn't with you, or something that you're lacking in your life. Hello, Nikita, how are you? It was only last week, Nikita. Morris. Haven't got any notification yet. I've been busy. Right, let me just check PayPal to see if Morris is in there and they're not sending notifications through. Oh, if I could get my password right. What's that? Okay, Morris. I don't know if you've done a question on it. Let me have a look. I don't know why it hasn't come through to PayPal yet, but let's have a look. What do the cards say about the next 2 months? Okay. It's annoying if it's not come through. Let's just refresh that then. Bah. Okay. Let's come back to your question, my lovely. Yeah. Okay. Don't go to those, they're drawing me to these. Okay. Right, Morris. We do have some ups and downs coming in the next sorry, I just saw 7 days in the comments. In the next 2 months. However, as I always say, and as I've said in the latest success story as well, you can change a reading. If there's ever anything in a reading that you do not like the sound of, you can change it. Okay, all it's doing is picking up on the current energies that you're in. And if you stay in that energy, then this is the likely outcome. So when it's something that you're not particularly going to want to endure, then you can change your thoughts, shift your energy, and you will change the projection of the reading. Okay, a lot of people don't realize that. They think a reading is the be all and the end all and it's set in stone. It is for guidance. You can change a reading. Okay, it's just picking up on your current energies. Now, from your previous readings, I feel, this is going along the same route because I feel that you tend to worry. Okay, you're in that cycle of more going and seeing the pint glass as half empty than full. Okay, it may be just that you have a good idea, but then a million other reasons why that idea wasn't a good idea come in, or you've got a lot of opposing people around you, which I feel you do as well. So interfering or people, chipping in all the time. So on the top row here, we have something that you want. Okay, what is it you want? Spirit is saying to you, because it's your world. Okay, you're creating your world. What's happening in your 3D, whether you are aware you are or not. Okay, life isn't happening to you, it's happening through you. So your thoughts, your feelings are being projected out of you, and that's what you're getting reflected back. Now, there may be something here with a younger male around you. This could be you. You may have a son. It may be that there's somebody, in your work environment who is a little bit forthright. It may be that it's a son or a younger male and an older relative or an older male here. But whatever it is, it's putting pressure on you. It's causing pressure in some way or responsibilities. So Spirit is saying you are going to go into sort of hangman mode. But the hangman is not tied by his hands. He can reach up and untie his feet. Okay, so what are you waiting for? Spirit is saying. It's your decision. It's your choice. It's nobody else's. Take action. If you can't physically take action, then start taking action in your thoughts and in your emotions and start changing the situation within, so that when you've got the new story, that can get projected out into the 3D. Here, don't get sucked into arguments. Look at you turning away from these arguments. Swords, not putting up with it, okay? Not engaging in it. Cutting those negative things out without reacting, okay? Something coming in where there could be upsets or heartache as well, or sorrow, because of a Queen of Pentacles and a money situation. So a woman regarding a money situation. So you can change this. Okay, forearmed is forewarned. Forewarned is forearmed. Okay, if you stay in the current energy you're in, then you're going to probably encounter this. If you decide now, no, I'm not going to be in this worrying and stressing, which is going to create more worry and stress and more negative situations, I'm going to cut out these negative thoughts. I'm going to think about what I want. It's my decision, and take action. Let me just read out what the action card is, because they're saying there's something more that they want you to hear on this one. Then you can change this from happening. The time has come to take action. Let go of your paralysis. Exactly. Let go of your burdens. Here we are. Your burdens, the pressure, the weight on your shoulders. Step by step. I am responsive and ready to take action. Sometimes we are afraid to move forward. This is natural. Change can be difficult. And if we have been hurt or have failed before, we are anxious about what may happen if we instigate change. Maybe we think it's easier and safer to just tread some water for a while. Instead of taking joyful actions towards the things we truly desire, such as studying or accepting a new job or seeking a better relationship, we freeze. We do not take the steps we could, and we remain stagnant and we don't grow. Okay, so it's encouraging you to come out of that stuck energy that is not serving you, that waiting energy, and moving forward. So I hope this helps you, my lovely. Okay, just bear with me. Somebody else says that you paid, but PayPal's not sending the notifications through, so I've got to keep logging in, and then they want me to do a authorization code, which is on my phone, so just bear with me. The dog wants to go out. She ran in because somebody was letting off fireworks, so she was spooked. Go on in. Good girl. All right, that got rid of her. Okay. Alina and somebody else. So let me just check. Right, Alina, I can't see a message from you on your PayPal. So what's your message? Your question, sorry, and just look at the other one. Is someone questioning at me at work, and why? Didn't you ask that question before? You had somebody in mind. I will know your name when I see it. Ace Z, I think it is, isn't it? Not sure if that's you or not. I better start writing these down if I can't see them in things. So Alina, you've got 6 cards. What's your question? And Eduardo, and you've got 10. Okay, it's going to be a pain in the bum. Keeps doing this. Oh, Eddie, it's you. No, I don't think. you've got somebody in mind. Somebody asked this same question last week and I recognize the name. And it was somebody whose initial you already knew. So if it is somebody you got in mind, what is your, because you will have an idea of who's crushing on you. So what is their initial, so I can link in with that energy, or else it's going to be just vague. Alina, what is your question as well, my lovely, because we're not seeing it. Hello, Addison. How are you? Oh, let me put these away. Still got these out. Hello, Melfi. How are you? Can I do a general reading for you instead? Yeah, sure. I'm just waiting for Alina. Alina was before you, but I can't see her question, so I might have to come back to Alina. And do Eddie's. Addison, can you chase up Alina, or keep an eye on Alina's while I do Eddie's for him, please? All right, Alina, I've just started Eddie's, so bear with me. Just couldn't see your question. I didn't want to hold up the readings. Oh. Okay, we just move the camera a little bit closer. So Eddie, for you now, Spirit is saying in regards to the initial question that you put, you know, is someone crushing at me at work and why? Spirit is saying, why do you think? If somebody is showing an interest in you, it's not because they hate you or don't like you, it's because they like you. Okay, so either do something about it or don't. Spirit is saying here. Now, in your general reading, it's pretty much sort of saying that as well. You know, you are entering a new chapter in your life, a new cycle. Okay, so remain positive and optimistic about what the future is bringing for you, or the next chapter, should I say. There is some kind of offer or proposition, so you might well ask this person out who is crushing on you, because, as I say, if you think that somebody is crushing on you and you feel attracted to them, then they're probably feeling the same. Okay, as I used to say to the kids when they were younger, you know, they would, oh, I really like this person, but I don't know what they're gonna, and I'd say, well, ask them. If you don't ask, you don't get. And if you know, at least if you ask, you know the answer. You're not delaying things and beating yourself up about it and not sleeping and not eating. Okay, it's your choice, it's your life. Now, it could be an offer of something else in your life, a job offer or something else. Okay, and in any area of your life, somebody offering you some sort of proposition, or you doing it to somebody as well. This card is sort of either, again, you finding somebody attractive, or them finding you attractive, or just really focusing on yourself as well. Have you been neglecting yourself in some way? Perhaps you've been putting yourself down in some way as well. Okay, so it's all about sort of focusing on yourself, but it is an attraction card as well. There may have been there may be a little stalemate situation regarding finances. It may be that you've been through this period and now you're going to be given something that you're wanting here. Overall, just find that balance within yourself. Okay, finding more balance in yourself and being, you know, going with what your intuition is telling you, not what your thoughts, your ego thoughts. Okay, think of your analytical mind, the consciousness of your mind as your logical analytical mind as the jealous mind. It doesn't like you being happy. It likes to protect you. It likes to rule you. Okay, so just try not to get swept along by your thoughts. Follow what your intuition is telling you. Your heart's desires are your true compass. Have fun. This woman has her arms open. Be open to receiving all the good things that you want in your life, instead of having self-sabotaging moments and going in the opposite because you're letting your thoughts come in that are negative thoughts. Okay, what you want is going to happen in an unexpected way. So really the main thing is that something new is coming in, but you may start self-sabotaging it because you go back to your old way of thinking. Spirit is saying, no, run with this. Okay, how many more times do you have to, you know, go through cycles where not a lot is happening, because, or else it falls through. Okay, because you've self-sabotaged it here. So it can be in any area of your life, my lovely, as it was general. But definitely getting that more balance in yourself. Right, Alina, general for you, my lovely. Right, let me just do Lena's. Right. Okay, let me just put in one of these for you. Okay, so my lovely, for you, Alina, we start off with the leaving card. Now, it may be that you are thinking of leaving someone or something, a job or home or a relationship. It may be that you are just in your thoughts. Swords are your mental energy, and Spirit can say on this card, you know, leave those negative thoughts behind. It's just making you caught up in your emotions. Okay, either way, these three cards are telling me that if there's been a leaving of some kind, either you wanting to leave something or somebody leaving you, or you're waiting for somebody to leave something to be with you, or whatever, leaving or walking away. If there isn't anything like that, then leave the negative thoughts behind in your head. Stop focusing on the negative thoughts if there's nothing that you're particularly thinking or wanting to leave. Okay, with this Ace of Cups, this woman at the bottom, you probably can't see, it's quite bright, but there's a woman clinging to this cup, clinging to emotions here, and then feeling dissatisfied. So, you know, whatever this is, you know, again, clinging to these emotions or thoughts or whatever is just keeping you stuck. It may be causing arguments, maybe making you feel irritable. Okay, there may be arguments around you, and that's why you're wanting to walk away from something. So it could be that you're miserable in a job, it could be that you're miserable in a relationship connection, or you're just caught up in your thoughts and arguing in your own head. There is a man here with the Two of Cups, so it could be that it is a love situation where this man sort of isn't giving you what you want at the moment and you're getting frustrated, etc. Okay, but Spirit again is saying with this card, the release card, release the things that are not serving you. Okay, a lot of time the worry, the stress, it stops us getting what we want, because where you focus your energy, your thoughts and your feelings is what keeps it in place. You're keeping it in place. Okay, if you don't want those things, then stop giving them energy and stop focusing on them, and flip your thoughts to what you do want to be seeing. Okay, so releasing the old so that the new can come in. So if it was a job, then you could leave that job, get something that you're going to enjoy doing. If it's a relationship, say you're in no contact and you're getting impatient, or you just think that nothing's happening, again, shifting your energy to the loving energy, releasing the old thoughts. I've just done a success story on my channel, posted it tonight, where, you know, her awful, you know, on-off cycle and then no contact, etc., etc., and how she shifted her energy and got what she wanted. So whatever it is, whether it's physically leaving something or mentally leaving your thoughts alone, you can shift this if you release that energy. Okay, Reshma, did you say you paid for 2 readings? Because I can only see 1. Oh no, I can see 2 now. Okay. Okay. Right, I was just reading Jessica's comment about a success story. Hopefully it's movement in her department. Okay. Reshma, I'm going to jump in with Tina's, because Tina's only got 6 cards and I can bulk your 2 together, and then it's Delia and Estefana after. Right, okay. Focus. Focus, focus, focus. Right, let me come quickly to Tina's. I think Tina. What do I have coming in the month of May? Right, okay. 6 cards for you. 6 cards for you for the month of May. Okay. Okay. So with the masculine, it's not the divine masculine. We all have a masculine and feminine side of us, Tina. So the masculine is the go-getter, the hunter, the gatherer, okay? The feminine side of us is the nurturer, okay? The mother sort of side of us, you know, the emotional side rather than the go-getter side. Okay, and with this Queen of Swords as well, you know, she's not putting up with any crap. Swords are your thoughts, so she's not taking any negativity from anybody, and she's not, you know, she's keeping guard of her negative thoughts and fighting them off. She's only going after what she wants here. And this is what Spirit is telling you here. You're the magician. You've got all the tools on the table. You've got the swords, which are your thoughts. You've got the cups, which are your emotions. You've got the pentacles, which are your financial security and your emotional security. You've got the rods for your desires and your passions. You're in control of all of those objects, all of those areas in your life by focusing on what you want and not what you don't want. What are you wanting to be creative and beneficial in your life? Spirit is saying that with this Ace of Wands, Ace, new starts, new beginnings, you know, it's full of that fire, it's full of that passion and your desires. What is it you're wanting? You can have it. You know, have you been stuck for a long time just thinking and sort of in hermit mode? Perhaps you need to have a good think about what you want so that you know what you want and you can start setting your intentions towards it and attracting it to you here. Be patient. Okay, it's not going to come straight away, so be patient. Just go with the flow. You will have the celebrations that you want. Okay, so really watching your thoughts, watching, you know, setting your intentions of what you want and then allowing them in. Okay, being that sort of hunter-gatherer, even if it's just internally doing the work before you see it in the 3D. Or if there is something in the 3D you can change, go ahead, make those changes. Right, Reshma, my lovely. Reshima. Okay. Addison, that's not the order at all. Right, I'm doing Reshima's both of Reshma's first, then it's Delia, and then it's Estevazano. Estefania, sorry. Right, okay, Reshima. Okay, I got one. I got the other, but I haven't got any of your questions on either of those. So what are your questions? What's the question for the first one, Reshma? Let me have a drink while I'm waiting. Is correct. Okay, just waiting for Reshma's questions, or the first one at least. Because I can't see it on the PayPal. Not on the bit they've sent me anyway. I can go back in, but they'll throw me out, and then I've got to go back in. Oh, stop asking for codes. God damn you. Stupid thing. 14. Wait, Reshma, let's have a look. See if you did put one on. Oh, hot. Right, okay. Fuck's sake. Okay, I can see your first one. Well, you will learn the hard way. And let's look at your second one. And your second one is a general. Okay. Right, coming to your first one, Reshma. You've straight away, even after hearing that success story, have said, you got triggered, but what's his energy? No, my lovely, you're not understanding. He is acting based on your energy. Your thoughts are making him act this way. Okay, so, you know, straight away, you've gone to, yeah, but what's his energy now? What's he doing? No, stop worshipping the false god. You're on your pedestal, not him. Take him off your fucking pedestal now. Okay, because that's why you're getting triggered. You're not doing the work enough. You're thinking it's all about him. He comes into your life, you go in the same cycle, just like the story that you heard with the success story. Do you want to go God knows how many more years down the line? Because as the lady in the success story said, she wished she'd known this bloody years ago so that she didn't go through all of what she went through with all these on-off cycles that she was having. So let's just look at what's going on between the two of you. And the second one is general, yeah. Right. Every reading I've done has said that he wants to be with you. Okay, but when you're reacting, you know, don't beat yourself up about it. It's feedback. Why was I triggered? Why is this person still having this effect on me in a negative way? So if you think it's all about him because you're getting annoyed about him, then change him in your story. He's only acting the part that you're giving him. Okay? So you didn't actually argue with him then, but you just had a meltdown afterwards. It doesn't matter because I will look at his energy anyway, but it doesn't matter because it doesn't matter. You know, even in the success story, her person was telling her, God knows how many times, go away. I want somebody better than you. Fuck off. Okay. How many times did he tell her that? You listen to the success story so you know. Okay. And what she went through. But she changed. She stuck to a story of the ending she wanted and she changed, and it had to be reflected back. Your outside world and the people in it are a reflection of what's going on inside you internally. So let's see what Spirit wants to say to you on this department. The Lovers, straight off. Okay, you've really got to get rid of that old story. End of. You cannot get the new, the first thing you have to do is get rid of that old story. Okay? You've got to get rid of it. It's got to go. And you've got to be disciplined enough in your thoughts. So every time that sneaky little mind comes in, negative Nancy pops in with a whatever you can't have and look what shit's happened, you've got to flatline that. Okay, you've got to slam the door in her face. You've got to say no. Okay, no, that's the old story. This is what's happened. We are a beautiful couple together. Okay, he wants to be with you here. And I've told you that from however long I've been reading for you here. So you just need to carry on and change the story. Again, listen to that success story, even if it's, you've got to listen to it a zillion times. Yeah, again, you know, being guided towards you, being drawn towards you here. You know, again, you know, what you want is going to happen in an unexpected way. Okay? He was at my door. There you go. Because your link is so strong. Because he's you pushed out. Okay? He's just playing the part in your movie that you've given him. Okay? It could be with all these doors, like you say. You just turned up at your door. Here we are, literally telling the story of what happened today. He was drawn towards you. He heard you. Okay? And then, boom. He turned up at your door when you weren't expecting it, okay? Again, it doesn't matter how long you've been in no contact for. A lot of people keep focusing on the time. Okay, yeah, but it's been this long, it's been that long. It doesn't matter. Like in the success story, as soon as they fell into each other's arms, it seemed like 3 years hadn't even gone by. Okay. Yeah, in his, you know, he's sort of gone away feeling a little bit deflated here. So whatever sort of happened, he's like, are we going to go through the same cycle again? Okay. With these cups, you know, Spirit giving you to another chance, but oh, let's just put them down with the other cups because it all went tits up before. We're in the same cycle, okay? So he sat waiting for things to change. Remember, you're giving him his lines. You're giving him the part to play. So he only has eyes for me. We are communicating lovely jubbly. Okay, everything that the success story has said. Here, I'm going to be contacting you soon as I've got something to say that may surprise you. Now, this card was done with the intention of a good surprise. Now, it may be that, you know, he surprised you today or said something today that surprised you. It certainly triggered you. It might be that he's gone away, he's thinking about something, and he comes back in and surprises you again, okay, with something that he's got to say. Here we are. I want to reveal to you how I feel, and I'm building the confidence to tell you. Okay, so I want to reveal to you how I feel, and I'm building the confidence to tell you. So he's definitely, you know, there's no question that he wants to be with you, but you're keeping the old story in place. So it's like literally he's coming in and like a robot saying things, and it's because you're rejecting them or because you're getting triggered. You're just pushing them away from you. So again, listen to the success story. Again and again and again and again. The more you listen to it, the more you will hear other bits in it. We don't always hear things the first time or the second time. Yeah, you're the one just pinning yourself down, feeling stressed. What are swords? Your negative thoughts. Look at them hanging over you here. And the arguments, you know, the arguments that you're having in your own head, if anything, okay, the conflicting thoughts that are going around in your head stressing you out here is not good. Because you'll just create more of it. It's all energy. You're keeping the old thoughts and the old story in place, like this candle being lit. Well, that means you need to work on yourself. You know, when we lose our temper, it's because we think, well, yeah, you know, being calmer, doing meditating, or in order for you to ascend to the level that you want to be on, you know, start doing self-concept, self-love, healing, or whatever meditations. There are lots on YouTube. Find one that floats your boat. You're the magician. You can have the happy ending that you want, but you just keep reflecting back in the mirror, or the mirror is reflecting back to you your thoughts. Cut out those thoughts. Put your emotions locked away so that your emotions aren't causing these negative thoughts as well. Not suppressing your emotions, but getting your emotions in balance, okay? Watching those thoughts, being on guard of those negative thoughts. Think of your conscious mind as a jealous mind. It doesn't want you to be happy. It's so used to the old story. It can't be bothered to think about the new story. It's too lazy, okay? It just wants to just have a peaceful life and stop you having what you want. So you've got to fight those thoughts off. Okay, and back to that 5 of Wands again. You know, it's not a tit for tat game. We're not stepping over each other. Look at in the success story where they just played games the whole time like children. Okay, blocking each other and unblocking each other and whatever, okay? It's not healthy. You need to change the story. Only you can do it, remember. Again, you know, you're the hunter-gatherer. Go get what you want in your thoughts first. So let's just conclude this. Yeah, you know, again, you know, he is a gift for you, but you keep looking this gift horse in the mouth. Spirit just said. Okay, you know, they keep bringing him to you, but then you keep slamming the door in his face. You know it's true love. Okay? You know it's true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. You know in your heart, just like she did, despite all the circumstances, despite what he kept saying to her, despite everything that they went through, even got divorced, okay, all of it, she knew in her heart he was the only person she wanted. Yes, he is the only person you want. And yes, you can have him. You can live together. Okay, the two of cups on the table here. The two of you can be together. So you really need to do your work. Okay. Again, the more you think about the wife, the more you're keeping her in place. You're giving her energy. You're focusing on her. You're spending time giving her energy. So she's burning brightly in your connection. Okay, you're not anywhere near living in the end of what you want. You're 10 of cups. You're not creating that. You're too focused on the stress and the arguments. So you need to change. So again, Reshma, listen to that story a zillion times until it sinks in. Okay, of what she went through again and what she did, how she changed it. It's there for you to have. It's right there. Okay, he loves you. But you've just got to really work on yourself as to why you're getting triggered, why you're even focusing on the wife. She's not important. You've created her there in the first place. Okay, and you can uncreate her out of your story. Okay, so really changing your energy here. Right, let's do your general. No, Mario, you got time, my lovely. Right, let's do a generale. Well, right, okay. Now I'm just doing Reshma's general reading, the other reading of her. So I'll try and be as quick as I can. I'm laughing because they're similar cards coming out for you again. The same cards but different decks. Funny. No, don't. Okay, this is pretty much the same, Reshma, okay, purely because he is the main thing that you think about in the day, okay. Again, you know, here, he's got his sword down, okay, he just wants to be happy and contented with you, okay, he doesn't want to fight, he doesn't want this battle here. This person, I feel, is a person in spirit, okay, a man in spirit watching over you here, saying that you can have your celebration, victory and success here, okay, you can have what you want. Again, you know, you're stressing, you're just stressing, you're causing your own stress levels to go through the roof, okay. And here, you know, you can have a beautiful life. You can have everything you want. All your money's in place. You've got this beautiful sunset behind you. You're feeling sexy. You can have your beautiful life that you want. But you're the one stressing out here. Here as well. Same cards that were coming out before. Okay, this is like that one in the mirror. You're just stuck in your own mental prison. You're the magician. Okay, which same as before. You're the magician with all the tools in your hand, with your love life, all the things that you want to enjoy in your life, as well as love. Okay, but it's your choice which path you take. You can go through the rocky mountains, the treacherous mountains, and make it hard for yourself, or you can go through the flat plains. He is passionate about you, but just be patient, okay? Go with the flow of the stream instead of fighting upstream and causing resistance. Bring in loving energy and seek that balance, okay? See this glass vessel half full of water as half full rather than half empty in any area of your life, okay? In any area of your life, especially him or work or whatever, okay. This man in spirit here is drawing me to the fire and says you really got to sort out your temper, okay, why you are like that touch paper. He says something and okay, it's lit, like lighting that fuse really quickly, okay. Look, when you work on yourself, you automatically become calmer, okay, because you know that it's all about you, that you are in control. Your feelings and your thoughts are not in control of you. You are in control of them, okay. Whoever this man is sending their love to you here. So I don't know whether it's a father or whether it's a grandfather or whatever, but he's sending his love to you here. You know, again, Reshma, if you want a mentoring session, then, you know, when I do the mentoring sessions, I give out loads of affirmations and techniques to use, okay? So that might benefit you if you can't do it on your own. Right, okay. Onwards and upwards, my lovelies. Ta-da! All right, grandfather, okay. Righty-ho. So Reshma is gone. Delia, my lovely. What is your question, Delia? A general. Okay, general for May or just general, whatever comes out at the momento? General for May. Okay, sweetheart. General for May for Delia, please. Okay. Right, so definitely in this top row here, before I put down the next lot, we've got the first three cards are all about swords. Swords are your mental thoughts, okay, what you're thinking, and you're causing a stalemate. Look at you all dressed in this beautiful red, holding this rose, wanting something love or wanting something that's going to make you feel happy, okay, but she's blindfolded. She's not noticing this light behind her. This new day, the sun peeping through the clouds here. She's just stuck in this stalemate situation, worrying, stressing, overthinking things, perhaps having sleepless nights, and then definitely stressed and feeling almost paralyzed, as if nothing is happening here. May not be feeling like that at the moment. It may come in and hit you in the rest of May. So Spirit is saying here, you know, stop putting pressure on yourself. You're just carrying the weight of what you know, of things around on your shoulders here. Judgment card. The Judgment card talks about rebirths. It can talk about reconciliations. It can talk about judging. Are you judging yourself too harshly? Are you judging others or situations in your life or circumstances? Call into you what it is that you want. Okay, what is it you're passionate about? What is it you're wanting? Call it into you. When you're in this energy, all you're doing is keeping what you want away from you for longer, and all you're doing is attracting more negative circumstances to you. So let's carry on. Okay, fight those thoughts. Look at him fighting those swords. Okay, with his swords, making them surrender, making negative Nancy surrender to him. I'm not having it. I'm collecting these thoughts, these negative thoughts up. We're not having any negative, especially if it's regarding somebody that you love. It can be a family member, it can be a friend, it doesn't have to be a lover. Okay, so if you're caught up in your negatives, you've got to really fight them off here. Yeah, chopping them out with your sword, off with their heads. Okay, you're the Queen of Swords. We're not having any of this negativity. She's using her sword. She's stern. She's cool. She's collected. She's not letting her thoughts go all over the place. Okay, she's keeping a guard of them, chopping them out when they come in. It's your choice. You're driving the chariot, okay? And with the two here, one being darker than the other, are you going to drive your chariot towards the positive or the negative? Something that's going to make you happier or stay stuck? Especially when it's either your finances, financial security, or your emotional security. Okay. Then you will see movement. things will start to shift. You can have your harvest. Okay, so really shifting your energy, my lovely, there. Let me just bring in one of these, Vice Delia. Man holding coin, offering you something more, either financially, it could be a boss, it could be, you know, managers, it could be a lover offering you something more secure financially or emotionally. Okay, once you get out of this energy of feeling stuck, feeling worried, feeling stressed, is just bringing more of that shit to you. Cut that out, attract to you what it is you want without passing judgment, really kicking negative Nancy to the ground. Okay, not letting those negative thoughts come in, call her negative Nancy. Make that decision to focus on what you want, and it will come into you. Okay, let's just bring in one of these for you. Yeah, you know, what's going to give you that pleasure? What's going to give you pleasure in life instead of being an unhappy bunny here? Okay? A lot of people think that the universe has got it in for them, or God's got it in for them, or the angels, or whatever. Okay, the spirit guides. I've got to learn this lesson, or they're holding it back from me. The universe is neutral. Okay, spirit world is neutral. It's just giving you more of what you're asking for. So if you're asking for more stress because you're focusing on it, then you've asked for that, so you're just going to get more. They can't give you what you want until you start lining your energy up to the frequency of the thing that you want. Everything operates in a frequency, because we're all energy. Everything is energy. Okay. Estefania, what is your question, my lovely? I don't think I saw her question on PayPal. I'm just checking. No. Okay. Estefania, are you in the chat still, my lovely? I better write these two down because I'll get thrown out PayPal in a minute if I don't do anything in it. All right, Mel fee, yours was not coming through on the PayPal things that I'm getting through. I've got to go into the account. So Mario, yours is on here, and it's energy situation, and Mel. Six, and it is regarding J. Okay. Okay, I'm going to crack on with Mario's while we wait for Estefania's question. Right, I've done Delia's. Waiting for Estefania. Right. Mario. Okay, Mario, this is yours. And Mario, have you listened to the I've before saying all things in the green. But good. See that as movement. Even if it's from the wrong way. Okay, it's just showing you that there's either still some resistance or old story you've got towards the current one that you want. Okay, or just that it's on its way. Okay, it's just that you've got no resistance to the other people anymore. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I don't think that one's relevant. Don't know why that came out, but hey ho. Right, let me just pull it in some more. Here. What flicked over? The Two of Cups. Estefania, are you in the chat yet, my lovely? Because we're still waiting for your question. um, yeah, okay. I can see where they are coming from. Right, okay, in your SP's energy, okay, there is that movement, okay, but still a little bit caught up in her emotions, still a little bit sort of guarded here, keeping you in the dark about things, but she is happier overall within herself, okay, and the situation, and justice card, things being justice here. Now, these two cards, I don't really know why they came out. Well, I know why one did, but I don't know why the other one has. If only I'd listened to what you said, this wake-up call has helped me to understand this. Okay, so it is, you know, as I've said over the last few readings, it is slowly dripping through to her, okay? It's not because she's more stubborn than anybody else. It may be that you're thinking she's stubborn, okay? So again, we don't want to affirm that she's stubborn or whatever here, okay? I've tried to contact you so many times, but I'm afraid because of how things were left. So it may be that she goes to contact you, but then thinks, well, I don't know if I should, or I don't want to seem like, you know, I'm acting cool or giving in or whatever. So if you've got any story in your head where sometimes you think, oh, she's stubborn or she's not very open up or whatever, you know, in that success story, one of the things, I've deleted it now, but go and listen to the success story where she said, you know, right at the end where she said that she's still affirming that we've got good communication or something like that. Start affirming that as one of your affirmations as well. Look, you have got the Two of Cups. What you think she thinks, what you feel she feels. But you, again, here, two cards that are saying you're still looking for it. You're still hung up on the time. You've got to drop the time urgency. It's only going against you. Okay, it's just prolonging what you want. Part of you is worried that you're not going to get what you want. Am I going to be let down? Is this all for nothing? I've come this far and I'm not seeing what I want yet. You've got to stop looking at the time. Okay, if I said to you now, Mario, okay, well, she's not coming back for another 10 years. You would think, oh my God, that's a fucking lifetime. 10 years? Oh my God, it would seem like a prison sentence. But if I said to you, Mario, look at your life for the last 10 years. It's gone like that, hasn't it? It's gone really quick. It doesn't seem like 10 years has gone. So time is an illusion. You're placing the timings on things and looking at the time as how long it's been. You've got to stop that. Okay, stop it. What you want is supposed to already be happening, remember, or you know it's a done deal. End of. Okay, it's done. It's already created anyway. So it's done. So whenever you get doubts, but you just say to yourself, you know what, it's already done. I can sit here doubting all fucking day if I want, but it's done. I know she's mine. It's happening. End of. Okay? Keep that balance in your thought and in your feelings. Have fun. You know, bring that light-hearted energy in. Keeping, you know, when you meet up, you know, if you're there with the kids or whatever, you know, it's just light-hearted energy, light-hearted banter. We're not doing it for an agenda or anything. That's just putting more stress on you. Or just having fun with other family or friends, okay, or the kids. Again, having fun. You will get your horn of plenty, your cornucopia. You will get everything that you want. You can't not. If you've lined up the inside, then that gets projected out and that gets reflected back. So, you know, it is coming. You've just got to tweak and fine tune whatever you are reaffirming that is the old story about her or the situation. That's all. Okay? I mean, look at the success story and what she went through. She got her man back in the end. Okay. Right, nothing from Estefania. Okay, Estefania, are you in the chat, my lovely? If not, then if you are listening to this back and you wonder where your reading is, if you don't pop into the chat and drop your question, then I will refund your money at the end of the session anyway. Right, Mel, let's look at yours, my lovely. Mel, are you in contact or no contact? Oh. You're in a relationship, okay. Wow, you seem to be on a Brucey bonus here with lots of things here. Okay. Let's just bring in one for you. Yeah, okay. So definitely for you, my lovely, is where you say, you know, about this, I've got a weird feeling. No, it's just, well, yes, you've got a weird feeling because it's your insecurities, your doubts, your fears that's bubbling because of your insecurities regarding this other woman. Okay, that's all it is. So we flatline, we get rid of those thoughts, because the more you focus on it, the more energy you're giving it, and it will play out the part that you're giving it. Okay, so shut it down. And Spirit is telling you that here. In his energy, yes, he's a little bit worried about something here. Maybe somebody getting on his back at work, or a family member, or you if you're arguing with him or nagging him or whatever here. It is maybe something to do within the family, in his family. Okay. He's saying here that he wants, you know, to have more fun than the both of you do. There's either always seems to be an obstacle in the way, or perhaps your overthinking is putting obstacles in the way here. You know, he does love you with this angel of love here. Okay. And wants you to be more loving as well, instead of fearful. The person around is just false. He knows what this person is like. Okay, so, you know, there may be other false people around the two of you as well. Don't focus your energy on them. Change the story. Okay, when I say change the story, what is the outcome you want? What is the story that you would like to be seeing or hearing, instead of the one that you are currently worrying and stressing about? You know he's your soulmate. Just like the success story, she knew in her heart that he was the one for her. So let's stop making this a battle. Okay, let's stop making this a battle. Put the work in, and you will be guided to the happiness. This 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles at the top here. Your treasure chest of everything that you want. Okay, you've got to come out of your emotions. You're too caught up in your emotions and your thoughts. Okay, and Spirit is saying, we need this balance. Okay, you need to bring it down, because you're just sort of self-sabotaging here. So there's nothing untoward here. You're just making a mountain out of a molehill. Okay, remember, you know, there's things that we are certain about. I just know that that's going to happen, and then boom, it happens, and we say, see, I knew it was going to happen, because you've created that. Your outside world is just a reflection of everything that's on your inside. Even if you're not consciously thinking it's there running in the background in your subconscious. Okay, so that's why you got to squash it like a fly. We're not having it. No, negative Nancy, you're not invited in. You're a liar. Don't want to hear it. Okay, the two of you can put down some solid roots. Okay, but you're sort of in this in between. So there's doubts that you're having somewhere along the way here that is not fruitful. Guard those thoughts. Chop out those thoughts. Watch out for them. Fight off negative Nancy. Perhaps there's some healing you need to do in yourself. Okay, or working on your heart chakra to keep it balanced here. Yes, pay attention to the red flags. Okay, those thoughts that are not serving you. Have more fun in your connection as well. Sometimes we focus so much on what we don't have, we forget to appreciate what we actually do have. Okay. Addison, what is your question, my lovely? Yes, you can, Cosmanda. The The different prices are in the description box below, sweetheart. Yes, definitely. Remember, your thoughts will create, it will get pushed out and boom, it will happen. Whether it's a week from now, 2 weeks from now. Look at the lady in the success story. 3 years later, boom, don't want to be with you. Broke off the engagement. The first time she was worrying and stressing because she thought from her own insecurities he's going to go off with somebody else. Well, she wrote that part for him and he played it out perfectly. Okay, let me just go back into PayPal because it's not coming out on the thing that they're sending me a different receipt that's coming through. So I'm not seeing it. I have to go back into PayPal and they keep asking for a code. Verification code that I've got millions of now. Transition. She shuffled off this mortal realm. Sorry to hear about your aunt, my lovely. I'm assuming that's what you mean by transition, that she shuffled off this mortal realm. Okay, so let's have a look. I shouldn't laugh, really, sorry. Yeah. No, I'm not going to have that one because I think it's where I've shuffled out. Okay, so in his energy, yeah, you know, communication as well. So definitely sort of waiting for your response here. Feeling a little bit disillusioned as well, because it's in your hands. But I also feel that, you know, just in general, not the specifics to that, what's, you know, the message situation is just him wanting to be happy. He's just becoming more and more disillusioned with her. Okay, here wanting to reveal to you, you know, wanting to open up to you, revealing something to you, fighting off his negative thoughts and coming forward towards you here. In these cards, I don't know if you had an argument, but in one, I'm also feeling angry and upset by what's been said. Perhaps we need this time to heal. Okay, you've done enough healing. Okay, you are perfect as you are. You're just holding on to thoughts that are still not serving you and being triggered and reacting. Okay, my emotions, this is him. My emotions are all over the place. I can't eat or sleep. Are you feeling like this too? Okay. But we're not going to, are we, Addison? Because we are the goddess. Okay, we don't not eat. So keep believing. Extend your lightheartedness in this connection. We're going to put our swords down. We're not going to have any more battles because you're the magician. And acceptance, accepting the help, working with the universe instead of working against it. Okay. Let me just see what it says in the book about that one, because it's not one that comes out very often. Here we go. Here we are. Fuck my life. Right. Acceptance of the current situation is the first step to change. The past does not exist. The future hasn't happened. There is only right now. So I accept where I am and who I am right now. What did Spirit just say to you when I channeled the message from them? You are perfect as you are. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Choosing to accept ourselves fully and the position we are in enable us to take the next steps towards growth. When we can plant our feet solidly into the earth and say, yes, here is exactly where I need to be. Okay, you've done enough, Addison. Okay, you created it. That seed was planted years ago. The minute you set eyes on him and knew that he was a person in your heart. The reason it hasn't been allowed to blossom is because you've dug that fucking seed up God knows how many times. Okay, with doubt, fears, insecurities. Looking at the past still. Okay, you don't need to be perfectly healed in order to get him back. You just need to change the story and stay in that end, no matter what it takes. Okay, that's all. So really still looking at the thought process you're having about him and the situation, and really just good. Okay, I don't know what he said. Perhaps he's angry with himself for saying what he did, or just feels upset by what he said. Okay. Perhaps it was something between him and her that's been said. Okay, I don't know. I was surprised to see that one. Anyway, keep believing. Keep believing. Again, you know, the success story is a perfect example. Cordial me. He said he wanted to be cordial with me. Cordial. What? Casual? Do you mean casual? It's not a word I use very often. Keeping things on a friendly plug. No, fuck that. Remember, he does not have a say. So again, that's feedback for you to really clamp down on your thoughts and say, you know what? No, I'm not flip-flopping around. He is my man. He only has eyes for me. We are already a couple. Okay, every time you think of him and you are a couple already. We are a perfect couple. We are a beautiful, loving couple. Stop looking at you two as still being separate with all these circumstances in place. That's why he keeps giving you all this shit back. Because it's feedback. It's where you are. You're not solid enough every day in that this is what it is, end of. Going to bed at night, imagining you're in the same bed as a married couple or a couple. Revising your day as if you've had a wonderful day together. Doing things like you would as a couple. You're not sticking to it enough because you've come back to doubting. You're listening to the wrong radio station again. Okay? So believe in yourself more. Believe in what your heart is telling you. You're the only one causing this time delay. You are the magician. Stop making this a battle and start having fun in this connection. You're ignoring the 3D arse. Okay, we're not interested in what's coming out the gob of the 3D one. Well, we are because we need it as feedback. But in the meantime, we're not triggered by it. We're just, oh, right, note to oneself. Oh, wants things to be friendly. So where have I got that thought from? What thought in me is been saying this to myself? Oh, what if he just wants to be casual? Or what if he just, stays with his wife or whatever? Okay, this is thoughts and stories within you that needs to change. Okay, and the only way you're going to do it is to really hunker down. You've got nothing to lose. And every day you are living in the suit of Addison, who is in that relationship. He pops into your head. He is my man. We're already in a loving relationship. He only has eyes for me, as if you're talking to a friend. Okay, how are you and SP? Oh my God, we're great. We're such a beautiful couple. You two, such a beautiful couple. Oh my God, you're made for each other. Okay, go to bed at night. You revise your day. Then as you're falling asleep, you just do a quick loop where he's holding you. I love you. I'm so happy that we're together. Blah, 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 blah. And you fall asleep in that feeling. You've got to stick to it. It's already been created. It's already there. You're just tuning in and out. Okay? Yes. Good. But don't be scared to look at it. We have to address the elephant in the room. It's feedback. It doesn't change anything. It just gives you feedback to what story you need to change, my lovely. Ah, Estefania, we've been putting shouts out for you for ages. Also, Addison, when you're talking to other people, you are reaffirming the old story. Okay? You're reaffirming the old story. Stop doing it. You don't discuss it with anybody else. End of. No, we haven't seen your question, my lovely. That's why we've been asking for you. That's why I couldn't do it, because your question didn't come up. So try rewording it. Okay, try rewording it or doing it in bits, because we're not seeing it. You see, no, my lovely, the free, it's not free readings tonight, it's paid readings tonight. Right, Monday you are after. Right, Estefania, I'm in a 3-month breakup from my husband. Okay. Can't remember how much you paid. 14, wasn't it? We are seeing some of it now. What should I do? What are the energies? Okay, have you listened to the success story that I did on my channel today? If you haven't, make sure you do. Okay, because there's lots of points in that that will help you as well. Okay, Lisa. P, good. Husband initial is P and new person is I. Oh, right, okay. What should I do on the energies? Okay. When you say the new person, is it a new person for you or he's got somebody new? Just clarify that, Estefania. Estefania, who is the other person? Is it somebody you're interested in or somebody he's gone off with? Coming out with the same cards tonight. There's right. Oof, hot. Yes, Estefania, the other person, the new person, is that somebody new in your life? Yes, but who is I? Who is the new person? Is it somebody that you are dating or interested in? I am learning Spanish, but I can't say it quick enough. Yes, Jess. Let me try and right, Estefania, I'll put the question that I'm asking you. I've typed it out in case you can see it, read it better. She might have a poor connection that keeps jumping in. I is the new person in your life. That you're interested in, not dating, just Instagram messages. Good. Okay. Right. Okay. Regarding regarding the Instagram one, I feel he might have somebody else, or he's just come out of a relationship. There's some other woman around him, so he is stuck in a situation. So he might not be wholeheartedly telling you the truth. Okay, there's either a mother around him who's very controlling, or there's an ex or somebody that he's already with, and he's perhaps not telling you this. He might have told you. You might well be aware that there could be somebody else around him here, but he's certainly stuck in that situation. So I don't see that sort of going anywhere in a hurry between the two of you. That's the trouble when it's just when you haven't met somebody, it's just Instagram or on a dating site. You never know what they are really up to. Right, regarding your husband anyway, and the situation there. Again, if you haven't listened to the success story, then do, because she was married, very up and down relationship, and how she got him back. It's exactly the same for everybody else. Well, it's not exactly the same, but it's the same principles. Okay. Yes, you know, he isn't enjoying being in no contact, okay, or in separation from you. He wants, you know, Spirit is trying to guide him back. He wants to come back. There is still some healing that needs to be done, though. Okay, there is still some healing here. And turning back on emotions that are not serving him or you. In his energies here, my emotions are all over the place. I can't eat or sleep. Are you feeling like this too? And I've tried to contact you so many times, but I'm afraid to because of how things were left. Okay, it may be, you know, he may have spoken to you, but in other times where he's picked up the phone and wanted to say something but thought better of it. Okay, chickened out of it, if you like. Thought perhaps not. He will come forward speaking his truths if you change your energy. You're in energy that is not doing you any good. You can live back together. You know he is the love of your life, okay? And you can make things more solid between you, putting down firmer roots this time so that your tree doesn't fall over, okay? In your energy here, you're just feeling like this is sort of in your head. You're thinking, oh, this must be over. He must have moved on. Am I going to be on my own? Whatever, okay? But Spirit is saying you're just stuck in this energy of the Three of Swords, the heartache, this wanting to scream, feeling heartbroken here, okay? So Spirit is saying, no, go within. Feel what your heart is telling you. Okay, are you feeling that it is true love? In your heart, are you feeling it is true love? If it is, then listen to what your heart is telling you and start to work on shifting that energies. Okay, so again, the success story that Addison posted in the chat, or going and finding it on my channel, I did it today. Then, you know, listen to it and learn from it. It's there to help everybody. So the energy between you is that he wants to come back in, but your energy is keeping him away from you. And the success story explains more about that as well. But as for this other guy, I don't feel that he is quite who he's making out that he is. Now, I did say that a little bit fast, all of that, so you might need to listen to your reading a couple of times if I did go too fast for you. Yeah, the only reason it won't happen is if you keep picking over the old bones, the old story, and reacting to the circumstances all the time. Because if you shift your energy, then yes, the two of you can be back together. But things would have to change. Hence, the success story is very good because of how they were in and out of each other's lives, up and down. Even when they did get married, they got divorced. Now they're back together, okay? But she explains the whole journey of what they went on to help so many other people, even if it's just bits of the story. Okay, I think we're on a totally different understanding here. Addison, over to you to explain that was the reading. There must be a time delay, quite a big time delay, or dropping in and out. Okay, who was the next one? Cosmunda, what is your question, my lovely? Estefania, that was your reading that I've just finished. You will need to listen back to it. Excuse me. I'm just going into the PayPal to see the questions because they're not sending them through. Sending through that you paid, but not that thing. Yes. Okay. Right. Cosmanda, are you still here? I know you're way ahead of us in time, so you've probably fallen asleep. Gone to bed. Don't know what your question is. Okay, right. I'm going to move on to Lisa. Oh, here we are. No, we can't see your question, my lovely. Break it down. Try rewording it, but break it down into several lines so that we can see it. No. Will it be by a or a new person? Okay. Yes. Right. Okay. Two came out. I wasn't really concentrating there. Estefania, we have told you so many times that I've actually done your reading. Go back up in the chat and see where myself and Addison told you that we have done it. She said Morris. Oh my God, Morris was the first person in the chat. No, 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 no. Yours is well over an hour into the chat. Kusmunda, have you got a new person in mind? Or are you just wanting to know if somebody new is coming in? That's why I can't concentrate on the question. Girly things, there is 2 people. I'm just about to do Kusmandas, and then there's 2 people after Kusmanda. Kusmanda, have you got another person in mind? If you do, what is their initial? So that I can connect to their energies. Or are you just asking if a new person is coming in? Oh my goodness. Right, now there is a person D. Right, okay, good. That answered that question. Good. Right, okay. Right, thank you. Addison, just liaise with Estefania to make sure that she understands that her reading was about 15 minutes ago from this point. I think she's gone right back to the beginning of the chat, and that's why she's not finding it. I know, well, it is Mercury retrograde, even though I don't go by that myself, but I was listening to somebody else saying that it can cause havoc with technical things as well, so perhaps that's why. Right, okay. Okay. Right, regarding your ex, um, right, Kusmanda, regarding your ex, changes. Okay, you're thinking that he might be thinking that you don't have any feelings for him. Okay, it may be that you're feeling this. Okay, but in order to see the changes, you have to make the changes. So with this change card and this death and rebirth card that talks about changes, so if you're wanting changes, what future do you see between the two of you? Do you see a future with A? Okay, because if you do, then you need to change the story that you're telling yourself about him in your head. Okay, in your thoughts. Here, you know, messages. Perhaps you're dwelling on the last message that he sent you saying it's over or whatever happened. This could be that he's going to message you. We have here, please just be patient a little longer. I will make a decision and then take action. So I don't feel that the connection is over, okay? I don't know my username. I've never been asked for that before, so I have no idea. Don't know. It's just pay on the link. If it doesn't work, then I don't know, my lovely. Sorry. I don't have a username for PayPal. Like I say, I've done God knows how many readings and I've never been asked for that, so I have no idea. But regarding the other person, Kusmanda, yeah, he seems to talk a load of crap here. With the devil, and it's just hard work with him. So it's up to you. What is your heart telling you? Go to the success story, especially today's. Okay, her heart was telling her that she wanted her ex back, and she got him back by shifting her energy and coming out of the old story. Okay, so I don't feel very good energy around number 2, but it's your choice. And regarding number 1, you just need to make the changes within yourself and stop focusing on he's an ex. He doesn't want to be with me. Does he want to be with me? Okay. Shifting your energy. Right, let me reply to this. Right. Girly things. Yes. Okay. Lisa, yours. When you said I see movement, have you seen physical movement? Yeah. All right, okay. Yeah, saucy. Okay, actually I did 2 for everybody else, so I better do 2 for you. Oh, I see, saucy. Okay. Tacky tacky. Not what I was expecting to see. Okay. Pada pada pa. I can see the shift inside of me. I'm starting to have a good story. Oh, okay. Hopefully Estefania found her reading eventually. Right, okay. This here wasn't quite what I was expecting, but hey ho. Right, this card here is telling you, Lisa, that he's yours. Okay, whenever I see the Emperor in any of my decks, well, not in some decks, but in this deck and a couple of my others, he's yours. Okay, he's your man. He's got the victory wreath on his head. Okay, he's the one that's there for you, giving you what you want. However, he does seem to become being disillusioned with somebody around him who could be false, and there could be lies. It may be that he lied to you and he is guilty about that. Okay, he's still going over that feeling that this is still a big issue between you. He does want to come forward. Okay, you collecting your harvest of your thoughts here. So, you know, giving you what you want, in other words, here. And definitely in these two cards, okay, I'm head over heels in love with you, and the thought of our bodies entwined drives me crazy. And here, I want to hold you so tightly, kiss you, and tell you and the world my true feelings. Okay, beautiful cards. So yes, in his energy it is shifting here, even though we have this little blip here. In your energy though, oh my God, you know, we've got toil and labor, making things hard work. Perhaps you've been making it hard work. There's a little cat sat behind these two ladies who aren't noticing it. It's got its paw up. So what you want is right behind you, but perhaps you're going the harder route than you need to be. Is there still some codependent person hanging around? Is he with somebody else? Are you in codependent energy still, needing him to fulfill something within you, like a drug or your fix? Okay, this energy needs to go. Because still stuck in your prison, starving yourself of love here. So there's still something within you that is not quite lining up or feeling it. Are you feeling it real? Are you really living in that end, feeling as if you have it now, or it's a done deal, it's knowing it's gonna happen? Okay, we have here definitely reminding you, you're the magician. Okay, do not react to the 3D or your thoughts. Bring in gratitude as well. You know, are you grateful for things, not just in the connection and knowing him or him being in your life, even if he's not in contact at the moment, but, you know, grateful for the roof over your head or whatever, okay? Only your ex if it's affecting you. I don't normally pick up on things that aren't affecting you. So if it's an ex that's long gone, it wouldn't be in the reading, okay? But if he's still hassling you, then yes, it could be that. That's draining your, well, you know, that is codependent and you're fighting that. But yes, just keep going. He obviously wants to be with you. The energy is shifting within him. So just keep making sure, you know, I don't know if you've listened to the latest success story either, but, you know, go and listen to it for all the tips that she gives in it as well, which is everything I say anyway, but how she worked it into her situation. It's not going to be the same situation as yours, but it gives you an idea of where her energy was and why she wasn't getting anywhere. And when she shifted and she stuck to the routine that she had and living in that, it happened, okay? There you go. Reconciliation. Boom. Oh, and marriage. There you go. See, it's a done deal. Right, okay. Jess, yours, my lovely. Don't forget that Addison doesn't see the order of payment. So, yes, girly things, you're after CC. This is Jess, then it's CC, then it's you, my lovely. Err. Right, okay, Jessica, for you, my lovely. Are you there? Let me just grab a bit of water. Okie dokie, good. In his energy, very good. You know, wanting this new start, doing a lot of reflecting, thinking about you a lot. Okay, reflecting on his life here. So it is traveling through, definitely thinking. Okay, and this man is holding a clear crystal. So it's crystal clear to him that you're the person that he wants to be with. You're his world. You're the icing on his cake. Here we have, I dream about us together. Our hearts are still connected. We're a perfect match. Choosing someone else was a big mistake. I realize that no one can ever replace you. So staying with the third party at the time was a huge mistake because nobody can replace you. And that's what he's now thinking here. Between you here, you know, again, he's yours. You know, Spirit is pushing him towards you here because you're doing the work. So you're allowing him to you. Again, keep seeing this as a new relationship. We don't want any bits from the old relationship from season 1 that is not going to fit into season 2 of our movie or our story. Okay, yes, you do have the skills for the two of you to be together. These two arrows are a bit like the Two of Cups. Okay, so yes, the two of you have the skills to be together. You're on the right track. You're doing this, so continue to have fun. Okay, continue to bring in fun when you think about him and when you're doing things. Okay, if you have any negative thoughts, any lower energy thoughts, anything that is against what you want, address them, deal with them. We can't ignore the elephant stood in the middle of the room, but release it. Okay, we're not going to dwell on them. See the women poking him away. Pokey, pokey, go away. Okay, releasing it. We're not going to hold on to it and dwell on it. The body avenue sent me has been helping. Good, good, good. So yes, all good. All good. Good, good, good. Keep going. It's got to be reflected back at some point, okay? You're not doing it in vain. It is a law, just like the law of gravity. Okay, it is a law. Whatever you're changing and reflecting out from in here is what you're going to see reflected back. Pushing out is what you're going to see reflected back. So as you are changing, so is he and everything out there, okay? I mean, look at the success story. Look at what she's been through and how she's getting what she wants this time, because she's totally changed as a person, but also the story and her SP's changed as well. Hello, Stormy, my lovely. You've been very quiet since your concert, which I'm sick of keep popping up on my news feed. Feel like I'm bloody dating the man. Right, okay, CC. Oh God, I've got to log into PayPal again because I can't see any questions on the thing that they're sending through at the moment. And girly things, right? Let me just. Excuse me. Right, CC, yours is pending, but it will go through. Mind you saying that, somebody's didn't the other day, but never mind. Yours, well, theirs usually do as well. Right, okay, you've got 6. And let me just check the other person who's paid. All right, and somebody else as well. Right. Okay, Pretty Things, I haven't got your question on your PayPal, so you'll have to let me know what yours is. I've got 6 cards and somebody else who's come in as well. and shopaholic, I will need yours question as well. But you got 6 cards. So all the 6s. Oh, better not say that. 666. There you go. Right. Okay. Cece, let's do yours. Oh my goodness. Next thing, like. Okay, girly things and okay. Right, so I'm doing CC's first and then it'll be girly things and then shopaholic. I will need your questions as well. Right, okay, CC. CC, have you listened to the success story? Good, good. Okay, yeah, I can see that. Right, okay, let me just bring in these. Yeah, good. Yeah, definitely. Right, okay. So this might trigger you, but we still need to see it as feedback. So don't worry, we can change things here. Right, now there's something going on in his family here. Okay, that's got him sort of in negative mode here. Something going on that's not very fruitful in his family at the moment. Could be stresses, could be finances, could be arguments, could be anything. Okay. So there is still some healing that needs to be done on him, okay, in his mindset and in his environment. Here we've got, I know I've hurt you and seem cold-hearted, but I've never felt anything like this before. So when he went into no contact, things could have been really going good between you, but then it got too overwhelming for him because he's not experienced emotions like this before. So when that happens, when things are really intense and it suddenly goes cold, is also because of them not knowing how to deal with emotions like that. I feel you with me when I close my eyes. You're all I think about, but I just need more time. Okay, it doesn't mean he's got to have time forever and ever and ever. He doesn't have power over you in your consciousness. Okay. It may be something that you're still running in the background in your in your subconscious, that is like, oh, like you say, you're focusing on the time. So it could be just reflecting back, no, we're together now. Remember, this isn't set in stone. You can see this as feedback and say, right, okay, no, everything in his family is perfectly fine. Whatever's happened, there's no healing, he's ready. There's nothing in our way. Everything's fine. We're already together. We don't want to get caught in these thoughts here. I'll come back to them. They're bringing me to this. Love yourself first. Okay, so really making sure that you are working on your self-concept as well, so that you can sustain and maintain the relationship when it comes back in, so you don't get triggered. Look at the story today. She did no work on herself. She was just, every time they went into no contact, she was just a mess and did nothing because she didn't know that she had to shift her energy or work on herself. We don't realize that. We just sit there hoping and praying, or sometimes we're like, thank God that person's gone out of our lives. We don't understand about that we need to change things within ourselves because we're creating it to happen. Okay, so making sure that you are working on your self-concept. Every day I still work on mine, even though I know everything, it's ingrained in my subconscious now, but I still reaffirm it every day to keep me topped up, to keep me in that vibrational energy. Okay, here, imprisonment in your thoughts, and here, feeling left out in the cold still when the key is right there. But again, focusing on what you don't have. Okay, Addison. So, really make sure that you do, if, when the negative thoughts come in, if doubts come in, just say to yourself, I can sit here fucking doubting all day. It's already done. It's not going to stop what I want. If you get triggered where your emotions are really like causing you to sort of be anxious or stressed or worried or not doubtful, but, triggered and anxious, then that's when you self-soothe. That's when you affirm, no, it's fine. Okay, everything is fine. Everything's good. Everything's happening behind the scenes. Everything's all working out in my favor. Okay, you can't not get what you want. The only time you won't get what you want is if you're in this energy, and it will just cause it to stay away for longer. Okay, now he might reach out to you when he does as just friends at first, testing the waters. Okay, just a hi or whatever. Look what happened in the success story. She wasn't expecting it to happen that way round this time. She'd been so used to it being in a set routine where she was chasing after him and then it all falling apart again. So, also making sure that you're having fun when you're thinking about him. Are you imagining the two of you going out on dates or doing things as a couple? Are you falling asleep at night as if the two of you have had a brilliant day, or that he's lying there in bed next to you? Okay, so making sure you're doing that as well, my lovely. Yes, I tried to stop dwelling in negative shifting. I was watching another YouTuber saying that there is no reason why we can't get together whenever it comes up. Yeah. There's nothing in the way. Nothing in the way at all. There's nothing stopping us being together. He's head over heels crazy in love with me. Okay, so don't worry what is there in his energy. Okay, it just might mean, that he, it's not as close as you are. Well, it doesn't matter. I don't want to put that limiting belief on you at all. So let's rewind that. Okay, just make sure that you are loving yourself. You're feeling good about yourself. Okay, and good. Making sure that you're not in this energy. The key's right there. You can get in the door. You can open the prison cell. Remember, your mind, your thoughts do not control you or your emotions. You can take a deep breath. You can self-soothe. You can get back on top of your thoughts. You're the boss of your thoughts, okay? As I was saying earlier in the readings, okay, see your conscious mind, your logical negative Nancy mind as the jealous mind. It doesn't want you to be happy. It wants to keep you imprisoned. It wants to keep you stuck because it's too lazy to think about all the things that you could be having. Okay, it loves giving you that doubt. It loves giving you all the negative things to hold you back and keep you stuck. But you can fight against that. And in the end, it has to conform. But you're doing well. So keep going. Yeah, exactly. You deserve love. You are lovable. Keep your arrow pointed on where you want it to go. Like in the success story, you know, should I manifest somebody, you know, should I attract somebody else in? Should I find new love? But in her heart, she knew who she wanted. Your heart is your true sat-nav. That's the thing that wants you to be happy, not your negative Nancy mind. It's trying to keep you stuck in your thoughts. And the Two of Cups. There you go. You've come a long way, so, you know, keep going. Right, okay. Pretty things. Right, okay. Let me go back to your question. Right, what will happen between me and my ex in the next 3 months? Like until I am sure. Okay. Haven't spoken in a couple of months. Okay. Pretty foo-foo. Lost your name again. Girly pretty things. What was it? Girly things products. Right. This is yours. Yeah. Oh. I'm going to put that back at the same. Same as the last person. Right, okay. Similar, but okay, I can see what they're doing. Right, okay. Now, first of all, sorry, just reading Shopaholics. Girly things. First of all, where you're saying up until now, till Leo season, okay, July, August even. Don't take this as this is set in stone. This is what's going to happen in those months, okay? Because you bend the time. When you focus on time, you're creating that time. Okay, so I don't like to do timings. What will, you know, this is just the energy that you're in at the moment, the both of you. And if you continue in this energy, then this is what's going to be projected. Okay, if you shift your energy, then you will see changes. Okay, it's for guidance. In his energy, right, first of all as well, if you're wanting this person back in your life, then drop the X. Okay, every time you're reaffirming, oh, my ex, okay, whether you know, even if you're just doing it for other readers, oh, my ex, just say, what's the energy between me and me and your SP, okay? Don't keep calling him your ex, because that's what your subconscious is hearing. Oh, he's an ex, he's an ex, he's an ex. So he will stay as an ex. Okay? Drop the X. If you want to be a couple, then start seeing yourself as a couple, my lovely. In his energy, you know, feeling optimistic when he thinks about you, you know, having dealt with the thoughts that were in the way, you know, the grey clouds are now clearing with this blue, fighting off those thoughts that he had. Is sort of not really in control of his emotions at the moment, so feels like he's sort of drowning in his emotions. But this has been a journey that you both needed to go on. Okay? You needed to sort out yourself. He needed to sort out his self. Here, you are amazing and perfect for me. But am I who you want? I feel you deserve more. So this card, when Spirit had me write this, is because of their insecurities. They think you're perfect and amazing, but is he good enough for you? Because he feels that perhaps he's not. Perhaps you feel that you're not good enough for him. I'm going to be contacting you soon. Again, don't get, you know, soon in spirit time is not soon like we think. There is no time in the universe. It's man-made. When you're focusing on the time, you're putting time limits on things, all you're doing is shooting yourself in the foot. Okay, everything is now. I'm going to be contacting you soon, as I've got something to say that may surprise you. In a nice way, not a horrible way. Here, you know, wanting to reach out and tell you how he feels. For you though, you know, wanting, perhaps he's been going past your place, perhaps you've been thinking about going around, you know, going past his place. But this can signify the two of you will eventually live together, or you can, if you pay attention to the emotions and the thoughts that are not serving you. Okay? So are you still stuck in the old story? Are you still going over everything that's happened and the current situation and the old story about him and you and love and relationships? Shift your energy and you can get the happy ending that you want if you do want him back. Okay? Again, I'm not saying it will happen by August, but certainly shifting your energies here. Again, coming out of those emotions that are not serving you here, having fun in the connection. Perhaps there's something in the success story that might help you in there as well, or in any of the success stories that I've done. Yeah, well, when you shift that old story, all you're doing is giving that old story energy. So you're keeping it in place. I'm only blowing that out because it's worn down in the middle and just going out anyway. Right. Haley and Gabrielle, right. Shopaholic. Right, Shopaholic, what are your 2 questions, my lovely? I go to my blanket. Oh. I thought that was Shopaholic's question. Not you two just having a chat. Right. My question is right above her chat. Oh, hopefully if it did come out. No, I'm not seeing it. Are you seeing it, Addison? I've got just sent 2 donations. Then you saying about keep working on it, you'll get better. I'm trying to get better myself. So I'm not seeing your questions. No, it's not coming out. So don't repost them. Just try and break them down a bit here. Dear, excuse me. Don't do it back through PayPal because you'll have to pay. You could just email me it. Email me them. Just copy and paste it into an email. Let me give you my email. Oh, if I could get it right. That looks right. Right, while we're waiting for that, I will go to Gabrielle. Gabrielle, what's your question, my lovely? If you put it on your PayPal, then I will have to log back into PayPal because PayPal's playing up tonight and giving through different notifications of payment. Darren, we have been talking a bit more. His current energy and feelings towards you. Okay. Okay, Gabrielle, have you been out with him before? Have you broken up before? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I wondered why this card had come out and that one. So let's keep going. Yeah. Okay. Can see what Spirit is saying here. Okay. Shopaholic. I'll have a look in a minute. Right. Okay. And his energy, Gabrielle, you know, thinks the world of you here. You know, really has a lot of respect for you here. Okay. Holds you in high honor. Here, I want to reveal to you how I feel, and I'm building the confidence to tell you. So he does want to tell you how he feels. If only I'd listened to what you said. This wake-up call has helped me to understand this. Okay, he didn't like not being with you. Okay, he felt heartbroken when he wasn't with you, or he broke your heart, and it's been a big wake-up call for him. Okay, because he does have a lot of feelings for you and a lot of love for you here. You know, thinks the world of you. Also with this card, do you hold yourself in high honor? Do you value yourself, Gabrielle? You know, do you see yourself as first best, always chosen, beautiful, irresistible? Of course, you know, why wouldn't he want to be with me? Okay, give your relationship a chance and free yourself from the old story. Okay, definitely free yourself from any old story, any old character that you've still got him down as playing in your movie. Okay, you may be unsure still. Look at you turning away, but your man is interested in you, but you're not. I don't know. Do I trust him? Do I? Brr, 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 brr. Okay, you can only change. You can't physically. Finger wagging, arguing doesn't change anybody. It's short lived. And the success story that I did today, shows that as well. Okay, the cycles that they went in, the same old cycles, because nothing was changed. She wasn't changing the story. When she did, she got a brand new character of him that he's playing, and the relationship, she's changed, he's changed, everything's changed. Okay, where for years it didn't. Okay, so giving your relationship a chance, you know, really reflecting and perhaps meditating or going within and looking at where you want to be going. Where do you want to be going in this connection? Okay, so really shifting the story within. Okay, on how I've been speaking. Yeah, but also you don't need to tread on eggshells. Okay, you just change the story within. Okay, oh, he only has eyes for me. He is, our communication between us is excellent. We've got excellent communication between us. I'm the love of his life. You know, there's so many affirmations that I give, especially if you've got Instagram as well. Okay, so changing the story within. Then your person just reflects it back to you. Your person is just playing the part that you've given him. Okay? He's been flirting so much more with you, I hope. Yes, he is. He was wanting to tell you how he feels. So by changing the story within, he has to reflect it back to you as well. So give your relationship a chance. You know, putting yourself on the pedestal, knowing that you're first best, etc., etc. Yes. You know, and let go of control issues. Let it unfold naturally. Okay. Again, you know, the 3D's already happened. It's your old thoughts already playing out now. Okay. So no point reacting to it. We change within to see it reflected back from the outside. You know, any little thing. Okay, any little thing. Whatever little sneaky thought you find yourself thinking about him is the old version, like, oh, he's immature. Oh, right, we don't want him being immature in my movie, so he has matured and grown and is on my level and has the same mindset or whatever. Okay. Oh, he's so stubborn. Oh, he is so open. You know, whatever. Change it. There's always an opposite of what you're thinking. And change it, my lovely. Right. Now I'm leaving them behind. Leaving them has helped. Good, good. Right, let's look at your questions. Right. Where will I meet my... Oh, can't answer that one. And Brittany's current energy towards you. Okay, let's go with Brittany's current energies, but I can't do... I'll just look at love in general, but I don't do dates or places. I don't have any cards that would give me places anyway, so I can't answer that one. So I'll just look at love in general to see what Spirit wants to tell you, but I will look at Brittany's current energy towards you anyway. Okay, Shopaholic, are you in contact with Brittany? Okay. Here, the Judgment card in her energy. Okay, so this can be perhaps she feels judged by you or other people. This does talk about rebirths and reconciliations as well. Perhaps she's judging herself too harshly. She still believes in this connection. Okay, I feel that she's quite a naive person as well, or a bit childish, acts young, or seems more immature than you are here. Valuing yourself as well. Okay, so definitely valuing yourself. She values you, but do you value yourself enough? Yeah. Be strong. Okay, be strong in your energy. We're fighting off that devil, those negative thoughts that are playing you like a puppet. Remember that your ego part of you, the negative Nancy trying to bring you down. Okay, fight those thoughts off. And also, you know, what you want is right behind you. Everybody is connected by energy. You know, even if your person was the other side of the world, if you're thinking about them, then they can think of you in that instant as well. Okay, so we're all connected. The time it takes is the time it takes us to realize that what we want is right there. It's in the right, it's in the now. Okay, there is only the now. So we have, that's why when you're affirming for things, you affirm as if you have it now. If you're, well, one day I might hear from her. Well, yeah, one day. Okay, so you imagine that another friend has asked you, hey, have you heard from Brittany lately? Oh yeah, well, you know, we chat every week, and you keep in that story until it becomes a hardened fact. Okay, you know, have faith. What you want, the world is her pregnancy bump here. So what you want will be born into the 3D for you to enjoy physically. Mentally, you're shifting within here and in your emotions, but then it will get born into the 3D for you to see it and enjoy it and experience it. Okay, so that's on Brittany. Now, did you understand when I said about that I can't answer your question on where you will meet your person? Okay, because I don't have any cards that say, oh, you're going to meet him at the supermarket or in a garage or whatever. And to be honest, all my mentoring clients meet their person back in contact in an unexpected way. So I will just look at love in general for you, for any messages that Spirit has for you regarding love. You might not have shifted your energy enough yet to be in the right energy to attract love to you. You might still be in pushing away or healing mode. Or if somebody does come in, it might go back into a vicious old cycle that you've had before. So let's see what Spirit says to you. Again, it's only us humans that put time on things. Yeah, you're still in this energy at the moment. Okay, 3 of Swords energy. So working through all the old stories. especially in love. Okay, well, we know it's to do with love, but you know, where you've been heartbroken before, there's still that old story and healing that needs to be worked through still before new love can come in. Yeah, so when you're feeling more positive and starting to feel good about yourself as well, feeling more balanced as well, they're saying. Let's bring in some more here. No, let's bring in these. Pa, not them then. Oh, Spirit is being so picky tonight. Yeah, just keep believing, okay? Just keep believing. You know, you can write down a shopping list of what you want your person to be like. How you want them to look, dark hair, blonde hair, how tall you want them to be, what colour eyes, what kind of things that they like, the same as me, you know, they're into whatever you're into. Okay, so you can do that as well. You can even get a book like this, a small book, and just do a love letter. Okay, you can do a love letter every day. Dear future husband, or dear true love. I love the way that you look. I love, you know, and all the things as if you were doing a love letter to your true love. Every day, write a little letter and see, you know, once you do that, you're attracting what you want to you. Or just write one letter, but read it every night and every morning until it starts to feel as if it's a done deal. It just feels so natural to you that you know it's done. Okay, you just then go about your days as normal, having fun, doing things for you. Okay, remember, nobody else is here to be your drug or your fix. Okay, because that becomes codependent energy. So you could just do a letter. Dear universe, dear spirit guides, dear angels, dear friend or whatever, okay? Just writing as if you were writing to a friend about your beautiful true love that you've met. Just like children use their imaginations to play games. It's the same as adults. We just lose that sense of imagination. But everything is created in the imagination. Everything you see around you was created in somebody's mind. Yeah, you know, we don't want to, you still got that healing to do from a separation, but also you know, shifting so that the next person that you meet that you might think is your true love, that goes into separation again. Some old cycles and patterns have to be broken. Okay? Beliefs, assumptions, whatever you're telling yourself on the inside. Yeah, sometimes, you know, it might take some time. Okay, this wheel is going slow because of all the emotions that are the amount of water. The water is your emotions. Okay, so it might take, you know, a little longer, purely because of the emotions that you still got to work through. But don't keep that as a limiting belief. Just carry on assuming how would you feel if you were in a loving relationship. Okay. With this card, you might meet somebody when you're out and about. You might go out for the evening, or you might be at a do or some kind of celebration, or out somewhere. So it's going to be some kind of social event. That's the only sort of cards that I've got for that. Let me just check here as well. Yeah, do some self-reflecting. Okay, remember your outside world is a mirror of you. So when you change on the inside, working on your self-concept, working on your self-love, when you love you, everybody else will love you. Okay? Everybody is a mirror of you. And what do we have here? Self-love as well. Okay, so really working on you for the moment, but it doesn't stop you using your imagination to bring in that true love to you. You don't have to be completely healed to meet somebody else, okay? You've just got to be on a better, even stable foundation so that you can maintain and sustain a relationship without getting triggered and it all falling apart. So we got there in the end. And I just saw surrender as well. Surrender it, okay? You don't put timings on it. Like in the success story, you know, when they were back in each other's arms, it seemed like everything that had gone on for however long it had gone on seemed to just fade away. It's only because we put time on things. But time is an illusion. Okay, Stormy, my lovely. I'll just do it general on you for the moment. Or do you have a SP in mind? Sneaky. What's that one doing under there? Okay. So I've just been, every time I've shuffled, just said general energy. But we do have a woman and a man here. Now, this could come out as your mother. It could come out that you know, are dwelling on Jay and, you know, the third party. Okay. But either way, you know, still the passion for you there. So it doesn't matter. We don't focus on third party people. Especially if you're thinking about them together. Okay. No, you and whoever you want together here. Okay. You just sit there pretty knowing that it's a done deal. And it's quite funny here because the Queen of Pentacles again. Okay. In my other decks, the Queen of Pentacles is a third party, but in these two, this can be a third party. But in these two, as it's come out, you know, just sitting there waiting. You know, I'm not accepting anything else than what I want here. Okay, I know what I want. I'm sat here waiting for it. Thank you very much. Okay. You know, not drowning in emotions at things revealed, but having that faith. Again, a bit like that, you know, the Empress card, the faith, like that faith card before. What you want will be born into the 3D. You're the magician. You're in full control. You're the boss. Just with your, you know, second chakra, the sacral chakra, just checking that, you know, emotions are in balance here because you're blossoming. This is a journey of self-growth. Okay. Growing for your soul's growth. Nobody else's, yours. Losing my bloody voice here. Okay, so I know it's quite funny when it keeps coming back out because Spirit is like, you're the magician. You know, like I've been saying lately, you know, with the magician yourself, he's got all the, usually he's got all the swords, the cup, the wands and the pentacles around him because they're all things that he can use. He's in charge of them all. He's got them all at his disposal. He's got his thoughts. He's got his emotions. He's got his passions and desires, and he's got his emotional and his financial security. It's all in your control. You're the boss. So keep going. Just any tweaking is good. We have to keep tweaking to get what we want. Right, I don't think anybody else has paid, so it's gone. Oh, it's nearly 1 o'clock in the morning. Bloody hell. No wonder I'm sat here yawning my head off. Right, okay. I am going to end it there. So if Addison, you can do your close it. Cerrado. Is it da or ah? God's sake. Cerrado. Close it. Yes, thank you everyone for watching and for liking and for having a reading. Thank you very much. Thank you, Addison, for moderating today. It's been appreciated, my lovely. Lovely. Cerrado, yes. Right, when I get there, yeah. As if the dog hasn't snuck into bed, little beast, lately. Right, night-night.